That's so interesting. And one of those shifts from the old empire to the new empire is seen in building a personal brand, because the old gatekeepers of media and reputation were just newspapers and the radio. And there was 10 of those. So you've got to be lucky to get on one of those. Now, in the new empire, in the clouds, you can build your own media company around you.
Permission-free, you can digitize your value. You can connect with anyone in the world who resonates with what it is that you do. So when we launched the most recent business, Score App, we launched it in London, but because it was the pandemic, we ended up with employees all over the world. And we've never had an office, and we still don't have an office. And it's this incredible business. And what's happening is that we now have clients signing up every single day. Over 100 people sign up. And we have clients in 152 countries. I checked yesterday. And they resonate with a message. And the business doesn't exist anywhere. There's no actual place that you can go to visit Score App. It's just a digital business. The employees are everywhere. The customers are everywhere. But what holds it together are these intangible things, such as values and vision and the value that we offer and the ideas and all the stories, and all of that intangible stuff now exists in the cloud, and the whole business exists in the cloud. So it is an incredible time. Personal brand is one of these incredible things where you don't need permission. You can just go straight to the market. You've done that. And anyone who resonates with your story, your ideas, the things that you want to get done in the world, they can just follow along. I hate the idea of personal brand being like showing up and doing dances. It's about sending out a signal of this is what I'm up to in the world. And do you want to come along for the ride? Do you want to be part of that? Like, are you up for this game that I'm playing? Do you want to take part in what I'm interested in? So it's a connection. It's not an image. It's not like a voice or a message that gets repeated over and over. It's I'm up to something in the world, and I would love more people to be part of that. Come with me.
I think I heard Adam Grant speak in one of his books about the big misconception with personal branding is that it's this kind of pursuit for fame, whereas great personal branding isn't self-promotion, it's idea promotion. It's this is what I believe, this is my perspective, gather round if you think the same.
Yeah.
Self-promotion sounds like we just won an award last night at the marketing awards and you're all on the table taking the selfie. We are amazing. That doesn't cultivate a personal brand. Personal brand is this is my perspective on the world. If you've got the same perspective, which we call idea promotion, come join me.
It's not look at me, it's look at this.
Yes.
It's not chasing the spotlight. It's becoming a spotlight and spotlighting the thing that matters most. And it's shining the light on something else, especially on an idea. So we see people online who are shameless self-promoters. I went to the gym today, look at my avocado on toast with chili flakes. And they're saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. And the people that we most want to follow are the ones who say, don't look at me, look at this. This is what's going on in the world. And this is what you should be excited about this. And that's the difference, because on the surface, we might see you and say, oh, Stephen's all about look at Stephen. It's like, no, you're missing the point. If you think it's about that, you've missed the point. He's shining a light on something that's going on in the world, and he's bringing stuff into the spotlight. He's not trying to say, check me out. He's saying, check this out.
It's interesting that the podcast, it was the most accelerating thing for my personal brand, and it's really bringing people here and then doing my very best to listen as much as I can, which is interesting, right? Because we've kind of cultivated, it's almost like the campfire. We've cultivated more people sat around the campfire listening to conversations like this.
It is incredible that these times that we're in, these are the conversations that would have been behind closed doors 20 years ago, and you would have been incredibly privileged to be able to sit and listen in on those chats. And now they've been democratized. These type of high-level conversations, the types of conversations you have that you share with the world, you've democratized something that was once a very elite activity, and you've made it freely available.